This is Dominican Dynamite Marty Bell, and you're watching CCW Alive.
Invidia puts up a valiant effort. She's lost the battle, but not the war. Up next, one of the greatest technical wrestlers of all time, the Brian Kendrick, takes on our CCW Southeastern champion. Will Domino survive? Find out next as CCW comes alive.
Well, great opportunity coming up here for Invidia. She's known mostly as a manager, Tyler, but she's also an accomplished wrestler, having trained under the tutelage of the great Gangrel at the CCW Training Facility.
And look,
Veritas,
look at
little
this,
shoulder ride.
this sight. I mean, Veritas carrying Invidia, his leader of the Invoke, to the ring. A championship-worthy entrance, but can Invidia vanquish Ruthie Jay and walk out new women's champion? She's got the viciousness to do just that.
That was certainly an interesting visual.
It just goes to show, Dan, how Invidia controls the Invoke. How she's almost like a cult leader. She has this spell on her guys. Veritas, Nick Turner, the Desperado. I mean, even more names that we've seen come and go from the Invoked. I mean, Invidia just has this spell over all of them.
Question, look at Veritas. Boy, that guy is freaky. The question is Veritas going to be staying at ringside for this one? And that will certainly play to Invidia's advantage.
We will see here shortly. Look at this.
Is she going to fight the match from the shoulder? Well, Ruthie Jay striding around ringside, holding that title in the air that she's so proud of, Tyler.
And it just seems like, Dan, by hook or crook, Ruthie Jay just finds ways to walk out of matches, holding on to that women's championship. We saw it at Anniversary 21 last week. I mean, in controversial fashion, retaining her women's championship against Nikki Blackheart.
I saw no controversy whatsoever, in my opinion. What I saw was Nikki Blackheart try to use brass knucks, and the ref caught her, and now Ruthie Jay is still the champ.
Eric, stop
Come
it.
on with your revisionist history. That's ridiculous. And this Ruthie Jay, she is some piece of work.
Ruthie Jay clearly was the one with the brass knuckles, and it fell out of her trunks. She tried using them, couldn't. And Nikki Blackheart had her beat, but referee reversed the decision when she saw this brass knuckles. But wait, look at this! Ruthie Jay doesn't care about any history lessons, going straight to the point, going after Invidia. Dan, we should mention a lot of history between these two women.
There is indeed. Going back, what, a couple of years ago.
Yeah, about 3 years ago.
3?
3 years ago.
Sounds about right. Ruthie Jay and Invidia met in a squared circle. Invidia took an elbow to the eye that actually blinded her for a short period of time, but then she had a patch over her eye for what seemed like at least a year.
Yeah, and oh man,
That one was right to the jaw.
In Invidia's own words, Ruthie Jay, in her eyes, stole 2 years of her career, and Invidia said, hold on, stack up right here. Invidia said that this match is more than the Women's Championship. She is looking to take everything away from Ruthie Jay.
Well, I think also the biggest thing that Invidia was upset about is she never apologized to her. She never said, hey, I'm sorry, I almost ended your career.
Apologize. This isn't ballet, it's professional wrestling. If anything, Ruthie Jay was knocking some sense into Invidia.
Oh, man, but
nice head scissors by Invidia.
Invidia definitely not looking for any apologies now, bringing it straight to Ruthie Jay. I mean, Eric, I mean, common courtesy, sportsmanship. I mean, both competitors are risking everything in that ring, and you blind your opponent and you just say, hey, that's just part of what we do.
Sportsmanship means nothing when you've been the champion for as long as Ruthie Jay has. There's a reason she's at the top. There's a reason she's an NWA superstar. Apologizing isn't going to get you anywhere.
There's also a reason we saw Nikki Blackheart separate herself from Ruthie Jay, seeing that egomaniac side of Ruthie Jay coming out more and more as of late.
I'll tell you what, she's really working over Invidia on the outside here. Sends her back inside the ring. Invidia trying to create some separation.
Look at the five-star athlete rolling in the ring. Great X factor there. Goes for the cover.
Well executed. Could have her here. Invidia able to power out at the 1 count. Invidia, though, in trouble. That one was a 2.
Ruthie Jay doing a great job. Keep on covering Invidia. Make her exert more and more energy in this one.
She's got a handful of hair. Nice shot to the midsection. Invidia firing back again. This is one tough little gal. Ruthie Jay, though, putting her down with a forearm.
What Invidia lacks in size, she sure enough makes up for it in just viciousness, scrappiness. She'll just crawl and just try to claw your eyes out if she can.
Ruthie Jay now looking for a superplex possibly, but Invidia firing away with forearms, now a headbutt. And Invidia now has a golden opportunity. Ruthie Jay in trouble here. Cross body off that second rope, unable to maintain contact though, Tyler.
And that is a big time missed opportunity. Invidia feeling the effects of that crossbody. But man, if she could have covered Ruthie Jay, we might have a new women's champion. Dr. Eric, I can't decide who's got an advantage in this one. It's looking 50-50 right now.
I'm keeping my eyes firmly locked on Veritas at ringside. You got to make sure Invidia's not going to cheat like Nikki Blackheart did last week.
Oh, you and this cheating, rewriting history, Eric.
I saw what I saw.
Oh, and look at that. Look at this.
Invidia dodging bullets right and left. Back elbow puts Ruthie Jay down. And another flying forearm that time. Ruthie Jay on her horse now, backing away from Invidia. Invidia right after the, oh, man, I thought she was about to drive the knee, but it looks like Ruthie Jay able to block it. Not able to block that bulldog, though. Nicely done. 1, 2, only a 2 count.
And Invidia letting that hate flow through her. Thinking about those years she was put on the shelf, having that one eye being blinded. She is looking to finish off Ruthie Jay here. But Jay,
she looked for that spin kick. Ruthie Jay had it scouted. She's got a waist lock on her now. Invidia holding on.
Oh, but look at Ruthie Jay, caught her, Dan. She got her up. Oh! Stardust. Want to talk about impressive. How about Ruthie Jay just being able to survive Invidia, catching her in that Stardust and getting the victory.
Absolutely, 100%. Look at Ruthie Jay once again getting it done on her own, proving why she is at the top of the CCW Women's Division.
Well, Invidia entered the ring on the shoulders of Veritas. She left the ring, slumped over the shoulders of Veritas, and Ruthie Jay is still your CCW Women's Champion. Well, Tyler, Invidia gave it a ride, but she came up short.
Boca Stone Design, from fabrication to installation of natural stone and quartz. Sick of seeing the same old kitchen? Revamp with us. Call us today or check us out online at bocastonedesign.com.
You worked hard, started a family, and created a name for yourself in your professional circles. Your success created opportunities for your loved ones. To your family and community, you are a source of wisdom and financial support, and you take immense pride in putting others' needs ahead of your own. In these closing chapters of your life, a private estate at the Gardens of Boca Raton can memorialize your family name across generations. The Gardens of Boca Raton, two-time winner of Best of Palm Beach County.
Welcome to CCW Alive. I'm Sarah Wilder, and tonight we have two huge title defenses at Bash 51. First up, CCW Women's Champion Ruthie Jay takes on the Devil's favorite daughter, Invidia, as CCW comes alive.
But it's time for our main event.
And you know, it's been a night full of chaos, a night full of surprises, just what we expect here at Bash at the Brew, but we're gonna kick it up a notch because it's our Southeastern Championship on the line as Domino defends against the Brian Kendrick.
It's a big fight feel. I'm feeling excited. I know you boys are feeling excited. Let's get to the action.
Southeastern Championship! Introducing first, the commander.
Brian Kendrick returning to Coastal Championship Wrestling.
He's a man with a plan, and tonight he's entering the ring in the main event of Bash at the Brew 51 with one goal in mind. That is to beat Domino and become the new CCW Southeastern Champion.
Last time we saw Brian Kendrick here in the last territory, he took on Chris Merrill in what was an amazing Cruiserweight Classic. But then at the end, Brian Kendrick showing his disdain towards Chris Merrill. Even Brian Kendrick saying online that Domino is the problem with professional wrestling and that he's going to make Domino an example tonight and take that Southeastern Championship.
It's one thing to say it, Tyler, it's another to do it. But Kendrick is in great shape, though. I'll give him that. Domination is in full force here at the tank, Tyler. The fans are on their feet.
And I can barely hear myself think as the Tank Brewing Company just exploded for the Southeastern Champion Domino, coming fresh off a win against the main event monster last week at Anniversary 21. And you know Domino always says, his next fight is his toughest fight. Well, that is true here tonight, because he is going up against a man of 25 years of experience, a man that has been everywhere and done it all around the world. This is his toughest challenge yet, Aaron.
You gotta imagine that's gotta be deep inside the head of Domino when you're stepping in with the ring with someone who has been a WWE Cruiserweight Champion, a TNA X Division Champion, one of the greatest cruiserweights to ever exist in this business. What is Domino gonna do? How is he gonna overcome this battle? It is definitely the toughest battle of his career. Domino has one tough battle ahead of him.
Dr. Eric Christopher, I think you put it well. Domino now entering the ring. That CCW Southeastern title strapped around his waist. Big question is will he be able to leave with it? I think you said it, Tyler. Kendrick, more than 25 years of experience. And experience, or lack thereof, is Domino's biggest weakness in my estimation. Only a couple of years under his belt, Tyler.
I mean, Domino, he's so hard working. He's got so much heart, so much fight, always willing to learn. But like I said, Dan, it's that experience, that crucial thing that you just can't get. You have to earn it. You have to take years and years. But I'll tell you what, Domino has been thrown in the deep end as of late, and he has done more than survive. He has swam to the top and held on to that Southeastern Championship time and time again. That's what it's all about right there, that Southeastern Championship. Big fight feel here in our main event, Bash 51.
Referee for this contest, Amy Veronica, an outstanding official here in CCW.
And they hate Brian Kendrick here in the 305.
All right, Tyler, the bell sounds. Dr. Eric Christopher, buckle up your seatbelt. This is going to be a good one.
Oh, I'm strapped in real tight. This one's going to be a ride.
Kendrick, a very patient wrestler and very well versed. Outstanding technical skills.
Domino does not want to get into a technical battle with the Brian Kendrick. He wants to keep it into a striking exchange, stick to power moves, but right now, he's going to get tied up by Brian Kendrick. The excellence of technical wrestling.
Well, Domino trying to battle his way out here. Kendrick has that arm tied up, but good.
Oh, wow, look at Domino.
Nicely done by the Domino, rolling him up.
That
and
one,
Kendrick heading for the hills.
yeah, that one took Kendrick by surprise.
And one has to wonder if Brian Kendrick is coming into this match underestimating Domino. You know, he's not from CCW. He's only made a couple of appearances. What is he thinking? Like, where's his mind at when he goes in the ring with someone like Domino who only has a couple of years of experience?
Well, if I know Brian Kendrick, he studied plenty of tape on Domino. This man does not go anywhere unprepared. Collar and elbow tie-up now as Domino drives Kendrick back, but Kendrick sidestepped him at the last moment.
And Kendrick,
Got a half Nelson now.
look at that, put pressure on Domino any way he can. Covering the eyes now into a side headlock.
Domino in trouble here. Kendrick cinching in that side headlock. Domino now sending him for the ride. And Domino with that size advantage, able to put Kendrick on the mat. Despite the momentum coming off the ropes, that favored Kendrick.
And if Domino wants to retain that Southeastern Championship, he's going to have to use every ounce of that size advantage to his advantage.
Yeah, both men in good condition here, but Domino clearly has a size advantage. Probably a good 40 pounds. Kendrick now, oh! He tried to get the jump on Domino. Domino, though, saw him coming.
Oh, but look at Domino. Oh, man. Oh!
Kuranagi into the backbreaker, and then down goes Kendrick. Beautifully done by our Southeastern champion, but not going for a cover.
But that is one thing I talk about Domino, always learning, always innovating, adding new moves to his arsenal, and we just saw it there.
Clothesline connects in the corner. Domino now, send him for the ride, hard on the buckle. Goes Kendrick and another clothesline.
You know,
The champion.
As much as it pains me to say, Domino has been a dominant champion. He's gone up against some of the greats here in CCW, Madman, Fulton, all of his battles with 5-star era. It's going to be very interesting to see how he does against Brian Kendrick here.
Even you saw Kendrick trying to go on defense there, grab the leg of Domino, avoid getting hit in the head, but Domino just staying all over him. Oh, man, Domino was charging. Kendrick saw it, caught him with a basement drop kick, looking like a right in the kneecap.
You can't waste any time when it comes to the Brian Kendrick. The smallest amount of a slip up, Brian Kendrick is an expert at taking advantage of every single one of those moments.
And just like that, Brian Kendrick might have just half that size advantage of Domino with that basement drop kick, and now going after the leg.
Well, he has done his homework, Tyler. Domino has had problems with that left leg.
And Dan, you can't be the bigger man in a match if you can't stand.
You've got that right.
Kendrick all over that left leg of Domino, standing on the ankle. Domino clearly favoring that knee, but a well-placed kick right to the back of the knee there.
And now that knee might as well have a big target for Brian Kendrick as he just non-stop going after that knee.
It's like you mentioned, Tyler, you got to take the big man down. Domino has that size advantage, but you knock out those tree trunks. And what can he do? You can't stand up.
Domino firing back with right hands, though, but again, Kendrick wisely going right back to that leg.
And we saw it right there. He couldn't stand up, couldn't get his base under him, and Brian Kendrick just taking advantage.
And to mention, if you don't have the leg strength, sometimes you can barely kick out.
That's another great point. It just goes to prove how smart the Brian Kendrick is.
Domino again firing back with rights.
Domino getting desperate, trying to do anything. Oh, and Brian Kendrick making him pay for it.
Kendrick. Submission specialist of Brian Kendrick just locking in that hold.
He's staying all over that leg, Dr. Eric.
He knows how to break any limb in the human body.
Notice how he stands on the left, the right leg of Domino, preventing from able to be kicking him off there.
Look at that.
Just damaging both legs. Oh, man.
Oh, he's digging his thumbs into the joint. Domino desperately firing back with right hands, trying to create some separation, but Kendrick all over him. Again, dropping that knee. The champion is in serious trouble here.
And the Brian Kendrick is in full control.
Spinning toe hold.
Look at that.
Domino able to kick him off, though.
I gotta say, I'm surprised that Domino had the leg strength to be able to kick him off like that.
Oh, he kicked him off with the right leg. That left leg is useless.
And now Domino.
Domino staying off and being very aggressive here, going to the outside now.
Yeah, he's getting that fire under him. But Domino can't get reckless out here. Can't let his emotions get the better of him, or Brian Kendrick will make him pay. Oh!
Well, he's got that fiery Cuban temper, too. He's all over Kendrick on the outside now. Not giving himself a chance to recover, though.
Oh!
Knife edge chop on Kendrick. Domino, though, you see him clutching at that left knee. And again, nice knife edge chop. Very effective on Kendrick. Kendrick getting back into the ring. Domino in after him. Kendrick trying to create some separation. Clothesline and a back elbow. Kendrick
And look,
in trouble now, flying forward, but he came down hard on that knee, Tyler.
and Dan Domino was just starting to run away with it, but that knee is starting to buckle.
Yeah, but the adrenaline is flowing.
He loves doing that fallaway slam.
Inside
Oh,
cradle.
1, 2,
2.
oh.
Wow, that was
So
close.
So close.
And look at Brian Kendrick, he's already ready. Calling Domino up to his feet. Has him lined up, but Domino had it scouted. And now, planted him with those double nines.
Domino now unable to take advantage and go for the cover, though.
And Domino's gonna have to dig down deep, channel that inner bad guy, and try to put away Brian Kendrick.
And we've seen Domino bring out that vicious side numerous
Oh,
times. Oh, no!
1, 2.
Oh,
So close. Kendrick with a handful of tights. Rolled him up. And they're back to the
2.9.
leg. He's got the figure 4 now and it's locked in. Domino in the center of the ring. This could be it, Tyler. We might have a new champion here. How long could Domino possibly hang on with all the damage that that knee has sustained?
All that pain coursing through that knee. All of the holds that Brian Kendrick has been putting on Domino has led up to this moment right now. Figure 4. Will Domino give in? Will he tap out?
No, he's got it cinched in tight.
The human
Domino
body.
desperately flailing away.
The human body is not supposed to bend that way. The ligaments in that knee have to be buckling over and over again. This has to be painful.
Domino trying to get to the ropes.
It's just somehow, some way, Domino reaching,
He's just inches away.
still fighting anything he can do, and he's
Now
got the
the
ropes.
ropes. Referee Amy Veronica calling for the break.
And good doctor, you firsthand have seen what Domino is capable, how he has that heart, how he keeps on fighting. What do you do when you got a guy like that that just keeps on coming back and coming back?
You do exactly what Brian Kendrick is doing right now. You are picking a body part. You are knocking him down over and over and over again. Man only has heart for so long, but everyone is a human.
And right now, Brian Kendrick is putting that to the test, and he could be looking for the end, Dan. Oh!
Sliced bread, that's got to do it.
Sliced
We have a
bread's
new
got it.
champion, hook of
One.
the leg.
One count.
Domino at 1, powered out.
And we saw that last week, that Miami fighting spirit, the fire that lives in Domino burns on.
You want to talk about heart? We have seen Brian Kendrick win championships using that maneuver, and Domino just kicked out at 1.
Yeah, but it could have been all adrenaline. Domino's still down now as Kendrick goes, oh man, a running punt to that left knee.
And I gotta agree with you, Dan. It looks like that was the last burst of energy Domino had, and now Domino is looking done for here. The man can barely stand up on his own feet.
Kendrick again with a boot to the quadricep area.
If you got a compromised leg and you're in there with someone like Brian Kendrick, the end
Kendrick
is
all
here.
over that leg, but Tyler, he is turning his back on the champion, and that's a mistake.
And as you can see, Domino just keeps on trying to get up to his feet. And he is up and he's down again. But nothing is stopping Domino.
Boy, no quitting this guy. Oh! Domino fired up, but he gets a boot to the face for his troubles. Clothesline, though, by the Southeastern champion. Kendrick now. Ooh, right hands. Those jabs connecting to the jaw. And again, that time, it took Kendrick off his feet. But Domino, unable to follow up. He's still clutching at the knee. Kendrick on rubbery legs himself.
Kendrick looks rocked. That last right hand, I think, rocked the jaw of Brian Kendrick. He might not know where he's at right now.
Amy Veronica checking to see if the champion can continue. Domino back up, hitting that knee, trying to get the blood flowing. Oh! Connects with a clothesline in the corner.
And wow, I don't
Has
know
him up.
how smart it is, but he's got it!
Beautiful fall away slam, but he can't follow up. Again, clutching at that knee. Domino back to his feet, and now down once again.
And he's got all of the Tank Brewing Company behind him. Channeling that inner bad guy. He's got him hooked up. Oh, domino effect.
He's only got to cover him.
Can
He's
he
got to
get
cover him. Hook of the leg.
One,
1, 2, 3.
two, and
He
three.
got him.
As much as I dislike Domino sometimes, you gotta give it up for him to power through all of those leg strikes and the tears on those ligaments to get the job done, hit that domino effect, and still be the CCW Southeastern champion. Wow.
It's a huge victory by the champion over a really tough competitor who has done it all across all realms of professional wrestling.
The 305.
And Domino able to hang on to that Southeastern Heavyweight Championship here at Bash at the Brew 51. And in the ring to celebrate with him, Lil Pump.
Little Pump in there, but Dan, the 305 boy, Domino, the guy when he won that championship said he would put all of Miami on his back, just defeated over 25-year vet of the Brian Kendrick. And I mean, this Domino, Dan, it's the swagger, it's the aura, it's just that difference in him that just leads him to victory time and time again. And oh wait
a minute here. Kendrick extending a hand. He's earned the respect. Domino earning the respect of the Brian Kendrick. Kendrick raising his hand and leaving in the ring to celebrate. What a big victory. What a night. What a main event.
We've had a lot of people tonight calling themselves the franchise, talking about being the face of CCW.
Do you want to be a mark? Or do you want to leave a mark?
I'm smarter than the average bear.